Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mr. D's Art Room. Today we're going to take this, a squishy, ooh, very therapeutic, right? To squish these things and then they come back to their original shape. I have a couple of them. I have a pink one here, a reddish pink one. I have a yellow one. Squishing them, therapy, right? And then, pow, it goes back to its original shape. See that? We're going to translate that into a picture. Here I drew some squishies, but they're squished. They're not just squished, they're squished. Okay? So we're going to draw that together with fluorescent highlighters. So we have a bunch of different colors. There's a lot more. Sharpies. We're going to use Sharpies. We're going to use some fun things. But this is a project that you can use many different materials with. You can use pencils, color pencils. You can use markers like we're going to do. You can use watercolor paints, oil paints, acrylic paints. You can use oil paint markers. Ooh, those are cool. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, now we're going to start to draw our squishies, and I'm going to draw them more or less like this, squished, but you can draw them any way you want, any shape you want, squares, triangles, but I'm going to go as if it's squished. Starting to be squished, and then I'm going to like fill in the different areas, the different spots, like that, to create an interesting design. Go like that. Just filling it in. Whoop. This one we're gonna make nice and long. It's different shapes. Anything to make it look interesting, we'll do a small shape there. We'll go like that. I know there are different kinds of these things, these squishies that are out there, different shapes. I've seen octopuses, I've seen duck ones. I've seen some that look like hearts. You get the general idea. All right. Now I'm gonna go in with these fluorescent markers. These are highlighters. I wanted to try these. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick a spot here, and then I'm gonna go on the opposite side of the page to do another one. You see I went outside the lines a little bit. That's okay, because I'm gonna go back in with the Sharpie. And I'm gonna come over here, the opposite side of the page. You wanna try to stay away from doing too close to each other. Maybe I'll come over here, I'll do another one. I find this to be a very relaxing project too, very therapeutic. That's a big people's word, which means helps me relax. Let's see what other color. Ooh, here's a beautiful purple. Let me go in the middle with the purple. Now there are different kinds of papers. These are a smooth, super smooth paper. If you're in a classroom, you usually use something that has a little bit of a tooth on it, which means that it's rougher, so that way it absorbs the markers different. But this is smooth. This is more like a marker paper. There are different kinds. Whoop, went outside the line, but again, we'll fix that, right? Alrighty. Let's see, we'll go over here on the other side. Where else else can we go? Oh, let's go down here and do another purple. Like that. Alrighty, now we'll come over here. We have, ooh, here's a nice pink. We'll go over here with the pink. And then we're gonna go to the opposite side with the pink over here. Like that. Let's see, let's do pink over here. Remember, not doing two colors right next to each other. Alrighty. Now, let's see. We have orange. Ooh, it's a different kind of orange. It's like a red orange. Let's see how this color turns out. Let's see. Let's go in the middle with this one. Oh, it's like a peach. Maybe considered a red. It's a little bit different. Let's go over here. We'll do it over here. Like that. Where else can we put this color? Let's go over here. Put it over here. Now it's close, but not too close to the other one. Alrighty. We have a blue. Let's go over here with the blue. It needs a fluorescent highlighters, but you can do this with any marker that you want, any crayon you want, any colored pencil you want, any watercolor paints, any paints, anything. This is a project that transcends. Where else can we go? Let's go over here to balance it out. Let's do one more time. Where can we do it where it's not too close? Let's go over here. Let's see, we're working in 3. We're doing 3 and 3 and 3. We'll see how that works out. For some reason, I always like to do things in 3s. Whoop. I'm getting a little bit sloppy with my coloring. I gotta slow down. Alrighty. Ooh, here's a nice green. Oh, let's go over here with the green. Like this. Let's come over here with the green. Can we go with the green? Oh, let's go over here, following the rule of 3. Oh, look at that, and we have 3 spots left, and not right on top of each other. Alrighty, now we got this. It's more like a turquoise blue. Let's see, let's put this one over here and see how it looks. Alrighty, let's go here and do this one. I have one color left here. It's yellow. So instead of doing the 3 on that one, I'm going to come over here and do a yellow over here. See how it looks. Ooh, I like that yellow. Alrighty. This is a good rainy day project, a project to do when you're bored, you just want to have fun. Now we're going to go in with the Sharpie and we're going to tighten it up. I'm going to start in the middle and work my way out. Like this. Taking my time. I'm going to fix all my mistakes. See how the black is bringing out the colors? Relaxing, enjoying this therapeutic art. Ooh, I made a mistake. Let's go over it. Like that. Dun, dun, dun. Just relaxing, coloring at the same time. Normally I would have music playing. I don't have any playing now. But any kind of music you like. I'm just enjoying the sounds of my Sharpie. A little sharp. I want to round it off a little bit. Alrighty. This Sharpie seems to be running out. I don't know what's going on, but then it picks up. So we'll see. I think if it touches the yellow marker, it starts to run out a little bit. Starts to absorb the yellow marker. We'll see. Just so happens I happen to have more Sharpies. So let me get another one. See how that one works. Yep, it looks like when I get the other marker on it, it starts to do that. That's okay. It's the reaction of the markers against each other. Just have to color over it, get the other marker working again. You know, we solve that problem. We try not to get it on top of the other marker, but I guess sometimes you can't help it. Maybe if I loosen up a little bit. little mistake there I gotta fix that time I have to go over, right? Now I'm not going directly to the edge because I don't want to ruin the board that's underneath. I can go back in later. I can go to the edge when I have a paper underneath. So that way I don't damage anything. Only I put a scrap paper under there and move it around. But for filming purposes I didn't, because I would have to keep moving this paper. I didn't want to do that. This is very tedious coloring, trying to stay in the lines, but when I'm done it'll look very nice. It's like happy squishies. So if you see the Sharpie, looks like it's running out. Remember, it's because it's hitting the other color. You just have to, whoop, there we go again. You just have to turn the Sharpie a little bit to another side and then work it out. I'm getting a little careless now. I gotta start to take my time, relax. Just let the marker work. You want to always hold your paper down so that way it doesn't move on you. All right, you gotta take your time. Again, holding your paper down so it doesn't move. Almost halfway done with the coloring. Now the beauty of video is that you could stop, right? You can come back to it later. You can finish it now if you wanted. If you had a bigger Sharpie, it would work better with a bigger Sharpie. Or I like seeing the little scratch marks. Go back more towards the middle. See, I went over the other color and the Sharpie kind of like died on the other color, but then I brought it over here and I moved it around. It works much better. I'm not gonna give up over here though. We'll come back to this in a little while. Dun, dun, dun. Notice how my fingers are holding down the paper. So that way I don't move it around too much like I just did. Fix that line. All right, you can see we're almost done. Gonna go in the back a little spots, make it darker, clean up a couple of spots. Nothing is ever going to be perfect. We had a problem over here before. Alrighty. Alright, just a few more spots I'll go in. And I think I'm done. Oh, and there is my squishy project. As always, I will put my name on it. Let's pick a spot to put my name. Let's put it right here. We're gonna put Mr. D's or Mr. We'll put Mr. D. It's not working out. We'll know who it is, right? And you should always put your name somewhere unique on your picture. Okay? Had a lot of fun drawing. Thank you. I will talk to you next time.